For our personal digital inquiry project, we will be creating an online professional development for teachers in our district on Google Classroom. A brief description of the PD is Classroom is a free web-based platform that integrates your Cranston Public Schools Google account with all of your Google Apps services, including Google Drive, Docs, Slides, etc. Gmail and other electronic media. Classroom saves time and paper and makes it easy to create classes, distribute assignments, communicate, and stay organized. Teachers can quickly see who has or hasn't completed the work and provide direct real-time feedback to students right in Classroom. The professional development aligns with a couple of our district goals for technology. For example, learn tips to incorporate Google Docs and Google Apps in the classroom, as well as incorporating technology into daily instructional activities to support students' mastery of content. So because we're presenting this professional development online for the first time next year, we've incorporated quite a few new technologies that we learned in the URI Summer Institute in Digital Literacy. First being Zoom, which is a online meeting space that is done on a synchronous level, and the PD will start off with a meeting by all the participants and the instructors online. The participants will be given an invitation and told a time to meet, and for a half hour we will have an online meeting where the instructors will explain what the PD is about and what the participants need to do. First, they will be told that they were invited to join a Google Classroom. And this particular Google Classroom is one set up especially for this professional development. The first things that students will see when they join the Google Classroom is a discussion forum. And this is using a new tool also that we learned called TitanPad. And when they click on the TitanPad, they will see a welcome message that says, "Welcome Google Classroom Professional Development participants. This forum is set up for all participants, including instructors, to ask and answer questions, wonder aloud, share successes, insights, and ideas, and warn about glitches, setbacks, and problems. Please respect, care for, and celebrate one another as we explore new technologies and create personalized learning experiences for our students. Let the conversation begin." Some other features that the classroom has that will be pointed out to the students are a list of videos that they can watch on their own time, explaining what Google Classroom is, a guide to Google Classroom, using forms for quizzes in Google Classroom, and how to share Google Classroom with parents. There are links to each of these videos on this page. Another thing that they will see is an introductory PowerPoint on Google Classroom. This was actually used in the face-to-face PD that was conducted in the past, but now the participants can toggle through on their own and see what Google Classroom is all about. The slideshow will give them step-by-step instructions on setting up their own Google Classrooms for their own classes, which is what they'll be told they're expected to do in the coming weeks. There is also a helpful list of benefits to Google Classroom and different functions for Classroom that the participants can read through or download and have handy while they're working in their own classrooms. Finally, after showing all the resources available to them and answering any questions they may have and explaining what they're expected to do, they will be given time to work with Google Classroom on their own and we will meet back in another synchronous meeting on Zoom at the discretion of all the participants and the instructors when they feel comfortable. We will continue our dialogue on the Titan Pad. Participants can communicate with one another about their successes, their failures, their questions, their struggles. And when we feel ready, we will meet again for another half-hour meeting to evaluate, reflect, and celebrate, hopefully, our success with Google Classroom.